Hello everyone, I have some unboxing of diamond paintings that have come in from Amazon. So stick with me and we'll look at them and see what they look like. Okay, we've got 3 here and I am going to go ahead and open up one of them. And I know I haven't done an unboxing of diamond paintings as much this year. You know, it's because I have so many. I have so many. I'm telling you, most of you, if you've watched all, now look, that glue just did not want to. So now, but I've got my little thing back here I can put it in. So it's okay. All right, this is a 30 by 40. Like I said, I have so many, and if you have been watching my channel, you've probably walked right through this whole time. If you've been an original subscriber, or if you just watched all of them or binge watched, or some people, I binge watch. I binge watch YouTube. I find a channel I like. I have several. Some of them are on my, what is that? I can't think of the word today, but it's YouTube channels that I recommend. It's on my channel homepage. So, and I can talk to you a little bit more about those in a little while. So, but anyways, that's why I haven't really done many new unboxings of diamond paintings, because I got so many and I've been so busy. The Lord's been so good to bless me with crafts and craft ideas and a booth to put our stuff in, and we're going to do some festivals and stuff, festival booths. And you know, he has just really showed me all kinds of different ways of doing things, and but it's busy because I also take care of my grandkids. Y'all all know all of that hubbub, and so y'all are so good to stick with me through all of this and wait patiently on a video. Sometimes I don't get them every week, and sometimes I don't do for several weeks. Now, when you see that happen, you know I'm having to rest up. I'm not feeling well. I do have an autoimmune disease. So thank you so much for understanding and being great subscribers. I have the best subscribers. So if you're a good person and you just a good, tender-hearted, kindred-hearted folk out there, you just go right ahead and hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button, so every kindred spirit out there, sweet person, will be able to find me, because if you don't, YouTube won't know to show it to other people. So I need to gather up all the sweet-hearted people. Now, if you're a mean, evil person, I want to brighten your day. Maybe something I say will make you happy, and you'll rethink some things, you know. You know, sometimes all of us have bad days. Sometimes we have an appointment, we got to get in our vehicle, we got to get somewhere, we're running late. Oh my gosh. Tractor. There's a tractor up front. You got to go around them or whatever, you know, or somebody cuts you off or something like that. Or somebody looks at you funny in the store, says something ugly. Be kind, y'all. Be kind. I'll be happy. You just tell me in the comments below if you had to be kind to somebody today. That I was pulling my hair out. I could have said this and I could have said that. But no, I said this. I was sweet. You would be proud of me, Mim. So yeah, honey, I love to talk to all y'all. Y'all are the best. Y'all comment and ask me questions and things, and I try to get back to you as fast as I can. Thank you. Okay, on to the diamond painting. This one is a 30 by 40, and you can see that it is a spring or Valentine. This is a Valentine's one. It's got the little gingham hearts here and little roses. And I love that it's paired with a mason jar. And it's just really pretty. It's cute. I love it. And it has that farmhouse feel. That's a lot of people's go-to decor item right now, is that farmhouse thing. Now, it does have a little bit of, it is a poured glue, knowing that we have a clear topping paper that they put on there. Remember, the one that's on the actual side where the glue is, that's the good side. Don't take this whole thing off and forget which side is the good side. Put you a sticker. If you're going to take the whole thing off, put you a sticker on the side that's bad, so you won't turn it over and then you can't get it off, because it will stick like nobody's business, and sometimes you'll have to be really rough to pull it off, and it'll pull the glue off. So you don't want to do that. All right. So it does what I was saying, is it looks like it has lines in it and creases and things like that, but it doesn't. It's just the cover paper. Okay, because if you look on the back here, it's not too bad. We have a little bit of a crease in the middle, but that will come out when you put it under something for it to flatten. That'll come out. Some people even put these under a towel and iron them on a very delicate setting. Be very careful. Don't do it on the plastic side. If you do it on the plastic side, it's probably going to melt, and then you ruin the whole thing. So if you're not really certain about that, don't iron it. Just put it under, big old, you got a family Bible. You know, the ones that if you was to chuck at somebody, it would make them get saved right then, because they think the Lord done hit them with a rock. Big old boulder out of heaven, you know. It's them big family Bibles, you know, that has all the genealogy in it. If you had, I'm telling you what, it's amazing how they kept records back then. And it's great that people get back into that. So anyways, just put it under something heavy. No, don't make your husband sit on it. All right, I think he'll wiggle around a little bit too much, put more wrinkles in it than it needs to be, you know. But among other things. But anyways, just I love this type. It's just a regular canvas that you get from Amazon. It does have sparkles in the actual canvas, which is always sweet, because it makes you feel good when you see such wonderful sparkle. So now I'm gonna, what everybody should do when they first get theirs and open it up, they should roll half of that back. See how I rolled half of that paper back, and look to see if there's any bubbles, anything that you're going to have to fix with maybe a stick pin and a little credit card to try to work out. Sort of like how whenever you put a decal on your car. So you've noticed it's all slick. It just has that little bit of shipping roll up, you know, what we showed you on the back. So, and if you notice how I made that on the bottom seem to be a little bit more flatter. So that also helps that curling, okay? So again, we're gonna take that top piece down to the bottom. Whoops, see? It is very, very staticky, clingy. And be careful, because when it goes back up like that, it can actually curl over and the bad side get on it, okay? And again, we know what might happen if we put the bad side on that. You know, so that'll be a 411, you know, everybody. Help me, ma'am, what do I do? I'm still a newbie, hun. I don't know all the answers. I'll try to find them for you. If I can't, I'll try to find them. But you can see, I don't see any issue on the surface. No bubbles. Nowhere the glue did not stick. It's all on there good. It is sticky. I just barely even touched it. And let's put this back on and kind of let it go itself. That's the best I think I've ever done on camera. In fact, it looks better than when it comes. except for this one corner. Yeah, there's always going to be one corner. Okay, we got it on there. Now I do have a bubble over here that I created. Now we want to try to keep from creating bubbles under the cover. Now I'm not talking about, never mind. Anyways, we are talking about diamond painting and the cover sheet, people. Be nice, be kind, be nice. Remember, the Lord hears our thoughts. Anyway. Oh, I'm being naughty. I'm so sorry. My Lord, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, I do have a few little bubbles under the cover. I'm sorry. We shouldn't be making bubbles under the covers. I'm going to act like I didn't say anything. Well, there's a crease. Okay. I did it good, except I made a few bubbles under the cover. So, if you notice, I got some of those wrinkles out from the top cover. See there? And there may be a few little teeny tiny bubbles, but anywhere you leave air in here, it can possibly dry the glue, especially if you're not going to be doing it anytime soon. And if you're like me, you've got a stash over there, probably about 200 or more diamond paintings, maybe more. Yeah, it's probably more. Don't tell my husband. I'm sure he's seen them. He just ain't took time to count them. Okay, so here we go. That is the beautiful little 30 by 40, and I'll leave in the comments below, the description below, what company I got it from and a link if that is something you would like to have, if they still have it. Now sometimes they sell out before I can get it on there, and I can't help it. But this is one I chose myself, and the company doesn't know that I'm doing an unboxing. Some companies know I do unboxings, and some companies don't. And sometimes I just, I'm like you. I'm going to buy stuff for myself. I don't always have things from other companies. It's fortunate that some companies see that I do unboxings and says, okay, would you mind showing my product? Just to, let your viewers see it, and if they like it. In this day and age, with so much out there, how hard is it to actually, if you've ever sold on anything online, how hard it is to actually get discovered and your product be seen. So you have to do what you got to do to try to find customers. Now, if it was bad quality, see, now they're wanting to back it up by letting you see it, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure, how many times, I'm getting these bubbles out, I'm sorry. How many times have you been I can't talk today. Lupus brain. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of people, I myself is included, would like to touchy feel what I'm wanting to buy, to see what kind of quality it is. And if not, I really look at the reviews, and I really look at YouTube and things like that. And I know that a lot of you do that. And it's good that there are companies that will allow it, because they know that you can't touch them. You can't be in person to get them from a mail order company. Okay, so they sent 2 diamond painting tools. One of them with is that a 5 or 6 placer or something like that. I don't use placers. I just do them one at a time. There's just something about doing each one at a time that I love. Now, some people, they like it because it hurries it up. I haven't used them enough to really get used to them. Regular boat, some wax, and some little little baggies. Okay, that's the normal going thing for your diamond painting that you order. You're going to get millions of them if you buy a lot of diamond paintings. I've got a box over there that's overflowing. But that's okay. They're good to allow everybody to have what they need to do to complete it. And most of them will make sure that you have all your diamonds, even if they don't come. A lot of times they'll just send you another kit rather than to cut a piece and send it to you. Okay, this one has 34 colors, and the symbols are numbers to 8, and then A, and then, you know, letters, mixed letters. It's not the whole alphabet. And then some little lowercase letters and some symbols like calculator symbols. So that's what you're working with. Here are the colors. I want to make sure that I got all 34 colors. There's number 34 right there. And we're going to start looking at these beautiful colors. And there's that pretty white. And some mauve colors. Well, purpley. There's more purpley than mauve. And some orangey, peach, and things. Some antique white. Some antique grayish blue. Some salmon. 2 different colors of salmon. 3 different, well, let's see. That's the same colors. Well, no, that's 3 different colors of the powder blue, and some greens, and some pretty purple, and some more orangey, salmony colors, and red. Can't have a Valentine's Day farmhouse thing without some red now. And we'll go back this way. And that's number 1. And all of these beautiful lavenders. And then some of these browns. And that's sort of a peach. And grays. And another purple. And all. So this one comes with some beautiful colors. Really pretty colors. So, some people like to buy diamond paintings for holidays. And I'm a little bit late on getting in my holiday orders and things like that because I really had to order and get a lot of my crafting supplies. So, which, you know, how that goes. You have to kind of forego one thing for the other. But I'm getting back into it. You know I will. I ain't leaving y'all hanging. Y'all are my buddies. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. No. And see, I never can put them back in there just as flat as they were. And it's just the way it goes. For me. Anyways. And I know it is for you. I see my little sweet kitty cat. She's 10 years old, going on 11. Maybe more. I'll have to check. Frodo is going to be 10 next month on the 4th. So he'll have his birthday on the 4th of March. Okay, there's that one, and I've set that on the side. We're going to open up this next one. Number 2. Number 2. Okay, that was my phone. Notifications. Maybe somebody's messaging me. You never know. I have my Facebook page on Mim's House. I have my Mim's House on Facebook. So you can also talk to me there if you have a question that if you can't get to me, that might get to me a little faster. It just takes me a little bit to notice. I have a little 1 beside my actual name. It takes me a little bit to realize that, you know, I haven't messaged on one of my other pages. I have several pages. One of them is in defense of Charles Silver, I think. In defense of Charles Silver. And that's telling the story about my 5th generation uncle. My mom's the 4th generation. and it's about the murder that happened up in North Carolina, where it resulted in the first woman, an only white woman, to ever be hung in North Carolina. And it's back in the, I can't remember what year it was. I think it's 1822, I think. But it was Christmas. No, the 22 is the December 22nd when it happened. And she literally burnt him in the fireplace. She chopped him and burned him in the fireplace. So you need to learn about that. The people of today, sympathizers for the criminal, you know, people are just, they'll maybe they're just trying to be kind, and you know, but as a family member, generations off of that, she had no business doing that. And it was, people are trying to get her acquitted for that instance. She hung for it. A jury convicted her. And 100 years after the fact, a journalist started rumors to sell newspapers. Because you know, rumors, back in the old days especially, rumors, oh, they'd gossip and talk. They had he or she had started a rumor that she had confessed to some woman out away from, you know, in between the sentencing and her hanging, that she had been trying to protect herself, self-defense, that he had threatened to shoot her, and he went and got his gun, and all she could do is grab a hatchet. Not one bit of evidence, not one thing. Now, if you had to do that, you'd run, you would see what you've done, and you'd run and get the sheriff. You wouldn't chop him up and put him in a chimney. I mean, in the fireplace. I'm getting all upset. Anyways, you have to go to In Defense of Charles Silver to read the court documents and the things that I have on there. So, there's another page I had, and that's how I got off onto this, and I'm so sorry, but, you know. Anyways, me and Mom need to go up there and show the 3 graves he's buried in, because they found pieces of him in different days, and that's sad. And it being Christmas, he had a daughter. Yeah, I mean, it's sad that there's people willing to make a hero out of the woman. And that poor fella, he was not a womanizer. He was not a drunkard. His daddy and several other of his family were pastors. And I know a lot of times that don't mean nothing, but back in the old days it did. If you was a pastor, you minded your P's and Q's, and you made sure your family minded their P's and Q's. It wasn't like today. You know, the family members, they loved their family. The Silver family loved their family. They were proud of their family. They were former Revolutionary War heroes. Okay, their pension got them the whole bunch of like 600, 900 acres of land for their service in the Revolutionary War. And that's now Kona, North Carolina. So go ahead and go on that and look at that. And you got any questions or anything? If you'd like me and Mom to go up there and show you his graves in the family graveyard and the church that they went to, and the family cabin of his family, and there may be a way I can get to we could get to the cabin where the cabin stood, where she burned him, where they lived. And I do believe the chimney is still partially standing there, and the cornerstones are there. So if you would like me and Mom to do that, let us know. We'd be glad to do an episode of something for you like that. So anyways, here is number 2, diamond painting. Okay, it come with this, and it come with this. So now I do have 2. making sure that it did come with it. Here are the diamonds. And here it, wait a minute. Here it is. This one is more of an Easter. It almost was the same as the other one with the little jar. But there's 3 jars in this one. Let me see how many was in that other one. No, it's just 1 jar and, no, there was 2 jars. 2 jars and a little thing it's sitting on. Anyways, this one has the 3 jars in different colors, and it has beautiful flowers. It's real Easter looking, or Lord's Day. We like to say the Lord's Day. His Resurrection Sunday or Resurrection Day, whenever it is. I know there's controversy on which day it was, but that's little stuff. Resurrection Day, and that's the day Jesus come back to life, and how I believe, and kicked the devil's rear end, took his keys. He likes to give me a hard time. Well, I'll give it right back to him. So if you're not religious, and if you don't know Jesus and you don't believe in him, that's fine. That's up to you. But I hope and pray that you would consider, because it is a wonderful feeling to know that you have someone that loves you. No matter who leaves you in your life, he is always there. You can't see the wind blowing, but honey, you can see it in the trees and you can feel it. So just pray that the Lord will show you that he's there. And he will. He will. You have to do it with a full heart. You can't do it with a skeptic heart. No, don't do it with a skeptic heart, because he'll say, oh, you're just being a skeptic. Why should I do? You know, who wants robots to love them? He wants us to be like little children with their parents, that love their parents. Just love them like a little child. And that's what, you know, I keep digressing today. I'm so sorry, everybody, but don't that look like the Lord's Day, the Easter, if you do Easter, springtime. Oh, I can't wait for spring. I am so ready to go camping. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the lake and catch some fish and just relax, because I have been really busy. Okay, so it has 37 colors for this little 30 by 40. And again, it has the little line and creases where they put the cover on, and it's shipped, and you know, they just do it quick. And I'm pulling it back like we normally do. It does it to me every time. I ain't smart enough to remember. But anyways, there is glitter in the canvas. And if you notice on the back, it's just stuff that needs to flatten out. Just like the first one. The glue is just fine. Any kind of wrinkles that's there is going to flatten out. Okay? So I don't see anything wrong with that. Now let's see if I can get this back on there without making a lot of bubbles under the cover. Now every time I say that, oh my goodness. I'm being naughty. Let's not be naughty, Lara. You just gave a little bit of a tout to your Lord. And now you talking about bubbles under the covers. Okay, so now this is the bottom, and it's nice and clear and sticky, and I don't see, now my hair's wanting to go to it because it's staticky. I don't see any issues, no issues at all. See? Would you stop? So, I just love these. These are so happy. I'm going to do these probably on a speed painting with you. I know I promise all kinds of videos. I still have to do the mystery video with y'all. Whoever bought that mystery video, mystery set or paintings that I had done on here and is waiting for me to announce when to do the mystery thing, I am so sorry. You may have already done yours. If you have, go on my Facebook page and put it on there, and let me personally say that I'm sorry to you right now, right to you publicly, because it's just been some crazy going on here. If you could see the craft stuff on my dining room table, my husband's done said you gonna have to get we need to eat on our table. We can't. You know how it is. If you're crafters, you know all about how it is. Okay, here we go with our diamonds for this one. Again, 37, and it has the same. I'm going to show you and I'll let you see the grid right up close. Hopefully it will show it. And it does have the two. It has one on each side. You can cut one off and make a sticker out of it if you have one of those sticker makers, and put it on your containers for your diamonds. Somebody help me. I need a brain implant. Anyways, here we go. Except for such little, 30 by 40s, there's a lot of colors in these, and they're beautiful colors. And I'm going to make sure that there is 34. This is 1 through 20. And this one is, that's the same one. Okay. 37. Okay, so let's start with 37 and go backwards like we did the last time. And here we go. Here is some of these, and hopefully it will focus on them for you. If it is not, I hate this camera. I need to get a better one because it has a focusing issue. You see these beautiful pinks. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with this picture. I love it. It's so soft and sweet. Yeah. You see those? Get those where they need to be. Those went right good, right back together, real good. Okay, we're going to start with the number 1. No, this is 20. I got them upside down. This is 20, and it's brown, blue, and that pretty greenish white. I love it. You can see some of these beautiful oranges, and then a wine color, and some orangey red and orange, some pale blues, baby blue, and dusty blue, and black right here. I think that's the black. Maybe something similar to black. You know, the purples. So, yep. All the colors did come with the diamond painting. Okay, let's see if I can get this back the way it's supposed to be. Okay. Put them back in. And I probably that second one didn't go back together quite as good as that first one. Well, the first one just folded right down into the shape it was that it was in originally. And I just roll it back over to close it up. And there you go. So there's those two. We have one more. I'm going to just lay that one there, making sure I don't have any bad bubbles. And this one came separate from those. And it is another Valentine's Day one that y'all are going to love. Y'all are going to love this one. Okay. I took a shower. And you know how your bathroom gets all hot. I'm not doing good with these, opening these up, because they are just, China glue is the best in the world, youngins. See how I just ripped that, trying to get that glue on there. Trying to open it up. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, my bathroom was hot because you do your hair, and I even had the fan on and everything. I'm a hot-natured person. So I'm over here, I'm hot. You know, it'd be 40, it'll be 25, 28 degrees outside, and I'll be walking around like, oh, this is wonderful. I'm very hot. Everybody's like, why ain't you got pants on? Why are you wearing shorts? I'm sorry. That's just, I'm hot. Maybe a lot of my medication or something. Okay, look at here. It is the gnomes, and everybody is going crazy over gnomes. You know, I'm not a big, huge gnome fan, but I thought this one is really cute. I'm really funny about it. I don't want them to look like ogres. I don't want them to look kind of creepy, if you know what I'm talking about. Things have to be cute. I don't want them to look like Santa Claus. I'm a picky person. I've done realized that. You know that? And you probably has realized, you know, Lara's pretty picky over stuff. You know? But I am. I don't want the run of the mill. But same old as everybody else. But I have seen other people have some gnome ones. I'm not sure if they have had this exact one on their... I follow a lot of Facebook diamond painting groups. And I have seen a few gnome ones. But I'm not certain if I've seen this exact one. But it's probably been shown before. But isn't that the cutest thing? And you can see the wrinkles from the shipping or the manufacturing of it. And it has 34 colors, even though it has mainly mainly red and white and a pink and white. Red and pink and white is so pretty together. I've done some bracelets like that I have for sale. This is so pretty. But look at there. Isn't that cute? I just love it. It says, be mine. You see there? And oh, look at their little feet. They have little feet. And little roses all the way around here. And she's got a little heart. And I love their little boggins, their little knit hats. And the hearts on here. It's really cute. Oh, they're sharing a Valentine's with each other. What everybody ought to be doing is sharing Valentines with each other. And again, we are going to pull this back and hope and pray that everything is okay with, yep, everything's just fine. I don't see any issues with it. Nothing that isn't going to come out when you flatten it out there under something big and heavy. Not your husband. I promise y'all, I don't think you'd be happy you go sticking diamond painting up underneath them. Unless it had a $20 bill stuck to it, maybe. Hey, honey, you can put that diamond painting right all underneath me. I'll sit on it if you want, as long as you give me the $20 bill. That's funny. Anyways, there's the top without the cover. It is very sticky, and I don't see any issues. I'm getting stuck. That's the only problem. I'm getting stuck to it, and what I'm doing is trying to get that glare on it to where you can see the surface, and you can tell if it's, you know, really flat and slick. I just love it when they put the glitter in the canvas. It's just a nice little touch. They don't have to do that. They do not have to do that. They could just send it on and because, you know, after you get done with it, you're not going to notice the glitter. So this is just for you, for a nice, sweet little addition for the person that's actually completing the diamond painting. It is for you. And to assure you that you have a company that cares about how you feel when you do their crafts. Okay? Alright, so I have squeezed out all the air bubbles, I think. I think I put it down. There's no wrinkles. Can you see that? I didn't have any wrinkles after I put it on. I'm proud of myself. Okay, let's look at these drills. And now all 3 of these are round drills. Some of you love round and don't want to even mess with squares, and that's fine. They're still beautiful. Now, if you're going to do a custom, one of your family members had someone ask me about the last video. I had some pictures of my grandbabies that was on canvas that I had already done, and they were squares. They were 60 by 60s. And Alan Cos on Facebook was where I got mine. I messaged her, and she had me send in the picture to her, and she used her software to make it just right, and recommended me the appropriate size for it to be done in, so that way it turns out good, turns out pristine and not blurry. Don't send something where you want the whole, full body, and you're way far away from it, or the lighting's bad. You want something up close. And if you notice in that video, those are up close, really, really up close of my little grandbabies. So make sure you get a clear picture like those before you choose one to have done like that. So I'm getting low on my battery. And so this has got 34. Let's do this little short one. This is number 25 and 26. And some peach. Please be focused in. I'm really trying hard to make sure your videos that you watch of mine is not wasting your time, because y'all are so kind to have shared your time with me watching my videos. This is your time. If you're sitting there watching YouTube and is trying to relax and enjoy, I don't want to waste your time. If it's not no good, don't, by all means, tell me about it and I'll try to fix it for you. Okay. There's some more pretty colors. Don't you just love them? They're so pretty. It's like candy. You know how when you see candy, and some of them are just so pretty, you just can't, it just makes you happy. Candy colors make you happy. And that's what it is. We want to have some happy parts in our life, and that's what's good about diamond painting. It is soothing. You get a little bit of break about what's going on in the world. It's still there. It's still there. The world is still there with its craziness. But you have a little bit of an escape, which is great. You want to have an escape. Something to escape this crazy world to. And I don't blame you. Now, these do have the actual item number here on the top on these. So, that's good. But I still am going to take a marker and mark these, even though they do fit inside of these. And I'm going to put them on this thing until I'm not worried about flattening them out right now, because I've got so many things. Well, then again, I need to go ahead and get these done because it's Easter and Valentine's Day. I'm just run ragged. I'm pulled to and fro. Y'all understand, and y'all are so great. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of these, let me know in the comments or send me an email. Now, sometimes I have a main email and then I have a secondary email, and sometimes, you know how email is, you don't check it all the time. So I need to get in the habit. Also, Facebook. Go on my Facebook page and message me at Mim's house. And don't forget the In Defense of Charles Silver. If you want to see that and learn more about that, if you're a history buff. Don't forget my dad has books that if you would like to read one and leave a review on Amazon, if you promise to leave an honest review, a kind review, not If it's the horriblest thing you ever read, just say it's okay. If you would like to read them, I will send them to you for free. I will even have my dad sign it if you want that. It takes a little longer to get it because I have to get them from our booth and have him sign it and then put it in the mail. Let me know about that. And God bless you. I love all of y'all. Bye.